like to welcome everybody to Fairview, Tennessee for tonight's big-time action between the Fairview High School Yellow Jackets and the Camden Lions. Both teams come in, game 9 for each team, both 4-0 in 3A Region 6. Tonight's winner will be the, more than likely, I don't see any other calculation that could happen. Tonight's winner will be the winner of this region, and they will probably receive a very nice directive in the brackets for the playoffs for the TSSAA. Fairview really needs to get into that good side of the brackets. We've caught the bad side of it by getting into the brackets the last few years, and seems like whoever has been the winner of our region has gotten into a more lucrative or an easier bracket, the better way to say it.
Or if you're Hickman in the past couple of years has fallen into the easy bracket.
Oh, Hickman County definitely has. Well, coming into tonight's game, the Jackets, they're on a 6-game winning streak. They started out the year with a loss to Page and then a loss to Creekwood with a lot of injuries on the roster. They got everybody a little healthy, and then coming into this game probably as healthy as they've been in a while with just a couple of dings. Then they've run off 6 in a row, beat Stewart County, Waverly, Hickman County, Cheatham, a squeaker against Sycamore, and then last week going to East Hickman and winning 56-27. So the Jackets coming into this game on somewhat of a roll. When you contrast that to Camden comes into the game 4-4 on the season. Although they're 4-0, their 4 wins have been in this 3A Region 6. They started out the year with a loss to Waverly, and then they lost to Huntington. Then they won against a common opponent, East Hickman, with a similar margin, 48-15. Lost to McKenzie, and then they've now won 3 out of their last 4. Winner of their last 2 games, winning at home against Cheatham County, and then going to Sycamore and winning by the same margin as the Jackets did. The Jackets won 16-14, and they won against Sycamore, they being Camden, they won 12-10. Both low-scoring defensive battles against Sycamore. So Sycamore is another team that has been the 3rd toughest team, no doubt, in this particular region. So, Tim, coming into this game, the Jackets will be kicking off to Camden, and Camden has 2 pretty special return guys as far as what they've accomplished this year in Darian Fountain and Deshaun Brown. So we're going to have to stop them out of the gate. Tim, what's your quick synopsis before we get started tonight?
Fairview's got to play clean football on the offensive side, and they can't afford to miss tackles in open space tonight against Camden.
We certainly look forward to this game. The Fairview High broadcast team and the crew coming into tonight. Students Carter Murphy, Isaac Lawson, Evan Hunsinger, Michael Hutchinson, Spencer Flake, Jack Johnson, Kevin Anderson, Tim French calling the game for you. Bob King, producer extraordinaire. The ball hits the ground, picked up, fair catch called for, goes through the hands of the would-be receiver, number 44, Daniel Myers. He's able to get back on it pretty quickly, but that short kickoff right there, it looked like it may have, they got a little more under the ball than they wanted to. That's going to give Camden an unbelievable start with field position on the 42-yard line. First down 10, the Lions. Lions come out with their quarterback. It's going to be in the shotgun most of the night. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage. KK McKinney, right out of the gate, a tackle for loss.
The guy I've got my eye on, Kevin, is 33, Deshaun.
Yeah, Deshaun Brown and Keon Tharp are the 2 players that we expect to see most time for the Lions. I also expect to see a lot of the Lions' offense being run out of a shotgun or a pistol-type formation in a jet sweep. They line up, though, in an I formation. Second opportunity of the night. It goes for a gain of, it looks like 4 yards after the loss of 3 on the first try.
And then Deshaun and Keanu, we're going to have to gang tackle them because they're the kind, if they get in open space and we miss a tackle, they can go to the house in a hurry.
holding on that play. And instead of taking the play and bringing up a 3rd down 10, coaching staff moves them back 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and that's going to bring up a 2nd down and about 24 yards to go for the Lions. Jackets' last regular season home game, 8 seniors tonight for the Jackets, and we'll definitely get their names called out here in just a moment. Again, under center in I formation, running a sweep to the right side. Buttrey chasing him, not able to get him. Out on the edge, not a 1st down, but a very solid run that time by number 21, Darian Fountain, one of the players that we mentioned from the kickoff return team that we thought would be something to watch for tonight as well.
Bobby Buttrey had a shot at him, but he just had
Ben Buttrey.
too much. Ben Buttrey, excuse me. He just had too much speed on the edge.
It's going to be 3rd down and 5 after that. That run right there went for 19 yards. 3rd down, 5. Sweep, set, handoff going to the right side on a jet sweep. Number 33 with the ball. He's driving forward. He's going to have a 1st down for Camden. Hit about 4 yards short of the 1st down. But Deshaun Brown keeps his legs churning for the 1st down for the Lions from Camden.
Jackets met him in the hole. Just powerful running.
3A Region 6 looks like this coming into this game. Camden, Fairview tied 4-0. Sycamore 3-2, Harpeth 2-2, and then Stewart, East Hickman with 1 win, and Cheatham County yet to scratch the win column in 3A Region 6. Tall sweep out to the right side. Brown gets beyond the initial tackler that was out on the edge with him. Number 66, Zeeb Green, was not able to catch up with him. And again, Tim, as we said early, Deshaun Brown showing some stout stuff for the Lions.
He's got a lot of speed and power, and what they're doing right now, Kevin, is they're just saying our front line, they're just going to come off, and we think we're better than your line, and they're just blocking and letting him run.
You know, in high school football, it's pretty amazing how injuries can change the dynamic or the look of what a team is. And when you get later in the season and people get healthy, a 4-4 record is not indicative of how good a team is. Brown in motion, this time handoff straight up the gut. It's going to go for only a couple of yards. The Jackets are right there for the tackle.
Camden football has always been predicated on power, and they haven't shown any changes tonight.
McNeil on the tackle for the Jackets. David McNeil, the sophomore, for the Jackets on the D-line. 2nd down, 8 for the Lions, staying under center at this point. 2 backs in the set, split. Little movement there, nothing called. Again, running to their right side. They've yet to try the left side. They've gone up the center once. Right side has been their preferred method of direction at this point.
Yeah, I think their first play, they ran a little they tried to run a little sweep this side, and it was thrown for a loss. It might have been their first, second play. And
3rd down for the Jackets.
I thought this left end over here left a little early.
Yeah, and I thought so too. And I heard the sighs from the crowd. 3rd down, long 2. Right side of the line again. It's going to be a 1st down. Number 19 with the handoff. Dalton Whitfield takes it, the senior for Camden. Gets across the 1st down marker. Deeper into the Jacket territory, close to the 20-yard line at the 21. And the Jackets are going to go ahead and use one of their timeouts because right now they don't have an answer for Camden's running game. They're going to have to come over to the sidelines, as I'm sure they will. They'll regroup, and I'm sure they're going to key on that side. They also, Camden knows that they're going to try to key on that side too.
Absolutely.
So Camden's coaching staff, you're pretty sure they're going to talk about, okay, we're going to look for that key. Let's go back with a misdirection and try to go the opposite way.
Right now, this is a perfect opportunity for play action back to that side.
Sure is.
If you're Camden.
It's going to be 1st down 10. Taking the opening kickoff with great field position at the 42-yard line. Short kickoff by the Jackets. Almost fumbled away to the Jackets, but they fall back down on the ball, Camden that is, and Camden has since, even after a big step off for a holding penalty, they've then run forward using the middle and the right side of the line for a lot of success. Handoff again to the right side. Tackled after a gain of, looks like 5, maybe 6.
Continuing to pound that right side. They've got a lot of faith in that right side of their offensive line, obviously.
It's going to be a gain of 5. David Beal. It's the 4th runner we have seen for Camden in this opening series. We've seen Beal. We have seen number 19, Whitfield. We've seen Darian Fountain with the ball. We've also seen Deshaun Brown showing their depth at the running back spot. They set up in a jet sweep formation. In motion, Brown gets the ball, come to the left side, and maybe that's why they're not going to the left side, Tim, because it goes maybe for a gain of 1. It's going to bring up 3rd down at about 4 for the Lions.
Jackets beat them to the hole. We had more players than they did, and I think we've just, as you mentioned, we just discovered why they like the right side.
3rd down and 3. Jacket defense right here. This is a big play. Really needing to stop Camden right here and force their hand of either going for it on 4th down or trying the relatively short field goal. In Fairview tonight, you have a dedicated crew from Channel 4 knowing the importance of this game with 2, 4, and 0 teams in 3A. 6 going to the left side, tackled. Oh,
Josh Ortiz with a great open field tackle.
Very, very close to the 1st down. I believe he's going to be about a half a yard shy. 4th down and a half a yard. Josh Ortiz hit him, brought him down, didn't allow him to get any momentum after the hit.
No, he made a great move to cut back inside, but Ortiz met him and made the tackle.
4th down, 1/2 yard. This would be a monumental start for the Jacket defense after Camden has rushed and gotten down inside the 15-yard line, down just inside of the 12-yard line. 4th down, 1/2 yard, and Camden calls a timeout. The Lions head coach, William Blow, I guess he wanted to change something there. I mean, obviously call timeout, right? I guess that's pretty obvious. But he, as much as they're running the ball straight ahead with success, you thought they just came up real quick and try to get a hitter. Hitter.
You either do that, and he may just want, obviously he wants to talk something over. He may want to calm his team down, big 4th down, because the last thing you want is somebody moving, costing you 5 yards and making that 4th and a half turn into 4th and 5.5. But I noticed he's brought in number 51, Andrew McGuire, over there at right tackle. And earlier in the game, I was watching him. He gets off and he really gets into the grill of defenders. I'm wondering, are they just going to do a quarterback sneak?
Branch, McKinney, Vial clogging up the center. Handoff goes to the back man. He's hit, spins, turns inside the 10-yard line. It's going to be a 1st down. He was hit right at the line of scrimmage, but he was able to stay afloat with his feet there and spin inside the 1st down marker down to the 8-yard line. It's going to be 1st down goal for the Lions.
Sam Sanborn met him in the hole, and he just got lower. He got his pads underneath Sam and was able to get the 1st down.
Even though they had a great field possession, all runs in this drive, they've run half of the time in this quarter. Handoff going to the right side. Brown cuts up inside. Hit immediately. Gets maybe 1 yard on the play. It's going to bring up 2nd down goal from the 7-yard line.
Ben Buttry shoots the gap and forces him back up inside.
Banks into the lineup. Coming out is Zimmerman.
Hunter Zimmerman.
Had a little scuffle there in the end zone.
I thought I heard some pads pop. I didn't see the play, though.
Well, maybe not a scuffle, a little continuation of the last play in the end zone. I didn't see a flag. It's as though they have a flag. There is a personal foul against the Jackets. That is the scuffle that we thought existed there. Going to now bring up an automatic first down and goal inside the 4-yard line. Maybe that's why Hunter came out that time, because he was back there where all of the commotion was going on. But from our vantage point, Tim, I just didn't see the flag.
I didn't either.
First down goal, ball inside the 4-yard line. Jet sweep player in motion, hit behind the line of scrimmage. And he's
that's gang tackling they need right there.
At the line of scrimmage right there. Number 19, Whitfield, gets no gain on the play. Back to second down and goal.
You had Cisco, Sanborn, and Ortiz on that tackle. It looked like he was trying to get a second effort, and the gang tackle showed up.
They do give him a half a yard on that carry.
Good recovery by that Jacket defense, because it looked like there was a little seam.
But when this play gets snapped, the Lions would have run 6.5 minutes off of this clock on their first drive. And keep in mind, they didn't start at the 1 or 2 yard line. They started near midfield. Another timeout by the Lions. Some confusion. They were running real close to getting a delay of game penalty. And second timeout called here on this drive. We've already had 3 timeouts on one drive of this ball game. The Jackets called 1, and Camden has called 2 out of the last 4 before the last 2 out of the last 4 plays, basically.
Right. And that's a perfect timeout. You don't want to lose yardage when you first drive a game of this magnitude down on the 3.
Jackets with 2 timeouts left, and Camden with 1, and we're only 6.5 minutes into the game. But, you know, Tim, we come into this night, and some may already have heard, it's basically our swan song.
That's right. Tonight is it. This is it's the last time we'll be hooked up on a Friday night with Bob King and the crew.
Started in 2003. You joined me around 2005, and it's been Friday night fun ever since. Snap back in shotgun formation, faked. Number 7 keeps the ball, spins, gets away from would-be tacklers, and goes into the end zone. The Jackets had it read. Just a really good individual effort right there by Corey Wilson. Spins and gets into the end zone for the Camden touchdown on their opening drive.
Good move, spinning back inside.
An opening drive that took 6 minutes and 31 seconds off the clock. Point after now, upcoming. Number 28, Zach Warren, is their normal point after kicker. We'll see if that's who they have out. Snap back for a fake, running right up the middle of the field for a 2-point conversion,
36.
And it's good. They caught the Jackets in a perfect storm type set. Jackets were not looking for the 2-point conversion, and they just basically walked into the end zone to make it 8-0. Jackets now, though, finally will get their chance on offense. 8-0 in the game, 6 minutes, 31 seconds gone, and the Jackets have yet to touch the ball on offense. Perfect start, I guess, if you want to say, for the Camden fans that made the drive. About an hour and 20-minute trek down the interstate to Williamson County.
Watching Ben Buttry out there, as you know, he had that knee injury, and that knee seems to be stiffening up a little bit. I'm watching him walk. It's not bending like it was earlier.
Back deep for the Jackets. Sending Hunter Caldwell and number 5, Chase Myatt. Second line, Sanborn, Buttry, Ortiz, and Blake Russell, the freshman. They're at around the 30-yard line. Back at the 15-yard line is your deep return team.
Here's something you don't see normally. Someone that weighs is 5'10", 245 as your kickoff person, kind of like Janikowski.
Kicking away. It's a low line drive kick. It's going to be picked up by number 23, Caldwell. He stutters, tries to find a hole, and Camden covers it very well. Not much of a return at all. A return of about 7 yards after he picked the ball up at about the 23-yard line. Make it first down 10, the ball at the 31-yard line, 8-yard return by Caldwell. Caldwell just stuttered and waiting for something to happen there. A lot of times you'll see a player and just pick the ball up and run as hard as they can forward. That time he was trying to find the hole, and as we saw, Camden defended it well.
They had that.
Jackets come out in a real spread offense. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Sanborn far right in the set. Caldwell is going to get the pass in the slot. Caldwell makes a move on the outside, turns back to the inside, and it gets knocked out of bounds after a gain of 12 yards and a Yellow Jacket first down.
Outstanding block by Sanborn on the edge. That play, it's key. You got to get that outside edge block. You either got to pin him inside or pin him outside, and that's what Sanborn did.
The Jackets, as we mentioned earlier, 8 seniors playing their final regular season home game tonight. Josh Sisko, number 78. Layman Harris, number 58. Blake Langford, number 40. Tyler Branch, 33. Ben Buttrey, number 20. Michael Banks, number 10. Max Cole, injured, number 9. And Hunter Zimmerman, number 8. Handoff this time goes straight ahead to Jake Bethard. Bethard's going to get a couple on the play. Second down and 8 for the Jackets.
Now, Bethard, he epitomizes what you were talking about on that kickoff return. He gets the ball and he goes. He makes one move, one cut, and he goes. Whether he's running or returning a kick.
Back in the shotgun formation, Bethard sets up beside of Zimmerman. Zimmerman being rushed hard. Pass thrown. If Caldwell was able to turn around, he did not realize the pressure on Zimmerman that time. So if Hunter to Hunter could have communicated well, there was a lot of green.
Yep. They're running an out and up with Sanborn, and Sanborn was well covered on that play.
Third down 8. Chase Myatt into the game. Actually, Chase, a little confusion here. Myatt out. Andrew Warren in. Shotgun formation, third down 8. Big 8 needed right here. Pass down the field. Open receiver. Pass thrown. Pass
first down.
Caught. First down, Yellow Jackets, 41-yard line. Lions side of the field.
Nice play. Caldwell runs a nice little skinny post, clears out the safety. Sanborn comes in underneath. Hunter Zimmerman finds him for a nice little pistol. First down.
First down 10, 41-yard line. Bethard in motion. Bethard gets the handoff going left, tries to get outside, cuts inside. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 1. Did not get that one block he needed there to get the edge.
Defensive end or outside linebacker for Camden. Good discipline. Held his position, did his job, allowed the linebackers to come up and fill the gap.
Second down, 9 to go for the Jackets. Again, cannot say enough how big this game is for both teams tonight. Both teams are in position, regardless of the outcome, to make the playoffs.
Man,
but also both teams are looking to win this 3A6.
Caldwell
Handoff up the middle. Caldwell churning and driving and pushing. Gain of about 2, maybe 3 on the play. It's going to bring up third down and more than 5.
That's effort. I mean, he was digging and pushing, probably growling a little bit for everything he could get on that play.
Going to give him 2 yards on that carry. Third down and 7. Third down 7, shotgun formation. Snaps a little high. Zimmerman gets it. A lot of receivers in the set. Pass is caught inside the 30-yard line.
He's going to be about a yard short, I think, Kevin.
And it's a Yellow Jacket first down by 3 yards.
Woo! I had wrong yard lines.
It happens. Yeah, when you see the actual senior numbers in yellow on the field,
yep,
you're thinking, oh, we're at the 58-yard line. Oh, no, that's the 25.
I'll tell you what, that is some pass that Zimmerman threw because he was Ball was in the middle of the field. He was all the way on the side, and he threw the ball down the field. That was about a 40-yarder.
And he hit him on the turn at that. Cuts up the inside of the field, and he breaks out. One more tackler to beat.
Oh, nice.
Caldwell, one tackler away from getting in the end zone for 6.
Nice effort, Hunter Caldwell. Woo! And you got to give props to the open field tackle to Camden.
Yes, you do. The line opened up a hole right there, and Caldwell shot right through it.
And a great cutback move to pick up additional yardage.
Gain of a long 6, short 7. Handoff this time. Caldwell again, same spot. He cuts inside. Stays the seam, straight up the field, inside the 10 to the 7-yard line. First down goal for the Yellow Jackets.
Jackets starting to find something over here on this right side on that guard tackle. Number 75, number 52.
When you look at the scores of each of these teams, they both have explosiveness.
Yep.
And tonight it's a matter of how well the defense for each team will be able to contain. Going to the left side, Caldwell drives his feet, lowers his head, gets a yard down to the 6-yard line, second down goal at the 6.
Yep. I'll tell you on that right side, number 52, I believe that's Eli Clifton, and 75, Mackenzie Val, doing a great job getting movement.
Up under center this time, I formation. Toss, faked. Zimmerman sees it. He drives. Oh, wow, he is so close. He got hit right at the goal line, and they drove him back just short. Third down goal from inside the 1. That was a good, heady play that time by Zimmerman. He could have thrown the ball, but he noticed that he had a seam, took it. I thought he was going to get in, Tim. Great defensive hit.
I thought he did get in, but it was close.
It's a great defensive hit to move him back. I formation, half a yard needed, going to the right side, handoff into the end zone, touchdown! Yellow Jackets, number 2, 3, Hunter Caldwell into the end zone for the Yellow Jackets. 8-6 now the score with 9.9 seconds left with the point after upcoming. The Jackets looking to match the 2-point conversion, it appears, instead of going for 1. Jackets have been pretty automatic for the 1 this year. Since they're down by 2, Coach decides to go ahead and try to tie it up right here.
Well, they got
spread formation. A lot of times you see a quarterback draw in this spread formation.
They got Tyler Branch way outside on the left side.
Snap is back. It's high. It's picked up in the end zone. He's wide open in the end zone. It's knocked down, incomplete. That snap, I don't believe anybody was ready for it. It went over the head.
Got a flag.
And there's a flag on the field, and it's going to be a chop block.
Declined.
Point after is no good. 8-6 ball game. 9.9 seconds left. That was a little bit of excitement on the point after.
And Tyler Branch wide open in the end zone.
Yeah, that pass needed a little height, but as we saw as it turned out, it would have been no good anyway.
Right.
They would have then had the penalty step off and probably would have gone for the point after. I guess I was a little surprised to see that we went for the 2 to tie it.
Yeah, that early in the game.
But
you know, we don't have a 750 winning percentage like Coach Hughes. So
that's exactly what I was fixing to say. I am not going to question a man that's almost 80% winning percentage.
Yeah.
Coach Hughes, assisted by Michael Jackson and Ryan King, Chris Butler, E.J. Gunner, James Long, Brian Might, and Zane Davison. Yeah, Coach Hughes, definitely, when he took over this program, he brought immediate, and I mean immediate excitement on offense and brought these kids, not that there had been a swain or a drop in the program, but he brought immediate excitement that we didn't have at that point.
Yep, and you know, we've called it over the years, and one of the things is he's always exciting, but he's unpredictable in a very, very smart way, and that's one of the things I noticed, over the years. And I think he has settled down just a little bit.
Jeffrey Perez kicking this one off a lot deeper, down to the 21-yard line, picked up this time run immediately forward and has a zone and gets through, and it's going to be, again, a short field that Camden has to deal with because they were ready for that. They set the blocking scheme up well. He caught the ball and just burst through the line for a good return right there from the 21 out to the 47-yard line, which by math, I believe that's 26-yard return.
Camden's definitely scouted us well on the kickoff against our kickoff team. They had a lot of their best players on this side, and of course number 21, Darian Fountain. I think that's how you say his name.
Darian Fountain, definitely with that 26-yard return. He had a big gain earlier in the game and big play actually when it was backed up for a second and long. Had a 19-yard run early in the game. This time Brown gets it going right side. Last play of the first quarter, breaks 1, 2, 3, 4 tackles, still going. Finally is brought down with basically just rode him down. I believe that was Green that finally just rode him to the ground. A lot of missed tackles that time on defense. That's going to be the last play, though, of the first quarter from the 47-yard line down inside the 35 to the 33-yard line.
Well, they list Deshaun Brown as 5'9", 190. So he's bringing some power.
Yep.
When you hit him, you better bring your lunchbox because it's going to take all you got to bring him down. And what I was talking about when I was saying Coach Hughes, he's kind of settled down over the years. What I mean is you and I remember when they would have fourth down on their own 35, and it would be like 4th and 6.
Go for it.
And he would go for it. We'd be sitting there scratching our heads, and it worked.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Gain of 20 on that play right there. In that play, I know the coaching staff's going to make a few comments out there because that was maybe a 2-yard carry that ended up being a 20-yard gain with the missed tackles.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays when you have them in the hole and you think you've got them wrapped up. You've got to close the deal, and that's what we were talking about again at the beginning of the game. You can't miss tackles.
First down, 10. Lions this time going left, finds a hole, cuts inside. He cuts inside, goes outside, but then he gets back north and south to get the optimum number of yards on that particular carry. Gain of 6, it's going to appear. Second down and 4. May only give him 5 with the spot. Second down and 5. David Beal on the carry. Conrad on the tackle. Daniel Conrad riding him to the ground again. When your lineman makes the tackle, you don't want it to be 5 and 10, 15 yards down the field.
No. You want your lineman coming in, shooting those gaps, and the linebacker's able to make tackles.
First pass of the night down the field, going into the end zone. It's caught for the touchdown. That time, I'm not real sure what the defensive backfield saw. They instead of staying with the pass, they came up. I guess they
got caught
looking. Just misjudged it a little bit.
Well, I think they got caught. What I saw is they got caught looking inside. And the ball was thrown, and they couldn't recover.
I believe there's a flag on the play, though, Tim, because everybody's coming backwards. Illegal receiver downfield. And that's meaning it's not a touchdown, folks. Second down and 5 is going to turn into second down. I believe that's a 5-yard step off.
Mm-hmm. And you were waiting for that first pass from Camden. You knew it was coming. You just didn't know when. That was a very good time to call it. But what we've got to do is those defensive backs, it's very, very hard. It's very hard. Sometimes you get caught up looking inside because you want to jump a route or something, or you see someone where you think the ball's going.
Yep. Instead of a 27-yard touchdown pass, it's now second down and 10 after the step off for the illegal receiver or an ineligible receiver downfield. Coming to the right side again. Good yardage on the carry. Inside the 25.
Number 10 on the tackle, Michael Banks.
The senior. Third down now and 1 for the Lions. Right now, the defense for the Jackets have got to figure something out to stop this offense of the Lions that is controlling the game right now.
Yeah, this right side especially. They are getting some movement. Number 79, Caleb David. And Caleb David and number 51, they're doing an outstanding job.
Formation, handoff this time going the left side. It's got the first down and more. Trying to cut out. He's gang tackle by the Jackets and brought down, but not until he's inside the 15 to the 14-yard line. First down 10 for the Lions. Another big run that time by Brown.
That was just a very quick hitter off that left side. He didn't need much space. Left tackle blocked down, in, kicked out, and he just went.
First down 10. Seems like we've been saying that a lot for the Lions.
Yes.
Either first down 10 or second down or third down and short.
This Camden football, they're going to line up and they're going to try to knock you off the line of scrimmage and let their skill players do their thing. And right now, it's working.
Hayden Abernathy, the quarterback, goes back up under center. Has thrown one pass. It was complete, but is brought back for a penalty. This time Brown is hit and brought down after a gain of 1.
Sanborn in there. Butchery in there. And I got to give props to Butchery. He's playing hurt. I mean, he was in a leg brace, 2 weeks ago?
Yep.
And to be that kind of recovery, be out there playing.
Shocked he's back this soon.
That's
actually.
right. I mean,
second down 9 for for the Lions. The Jackets defense. Big need to stop them right here. Handoff is going to be reversed and tackled from behind that time. Was it Butchery that caught him from behind?
Yep, from the other side of the field.
Yeah, it was. It was Butchery.
That's interesting. You don't normally see a tight reverse like that.
No, you're exactly right. That was almost like a misdirection handoff that went from 1 to 2 to the third person in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, it was kind of like an offset wing T play.
It sure was. Third down 4. Ball spotted at the 9-yard line. Again, big play needed by the Jacket defense here to force them into a field goal situation, or at least a longer opportunity. Going to the left side, hit behind the line of scrimmage. This time he is brought down for a loss
78.
of 1 on the play. Now 4th down and 6.
Kevin Cisco made that tackle, but that play was made, and I couldn't see which linebacker shot the gap and made him cut up right into the arms of Cisco.
When I saw the kind of the movement there, I'm not so sure it wasn't Ortiz.
Yeah, it might have been. And you had a sense they were going wide with that splits in the line. They were moving out so they can gap block and let him find a seam. I thought they were going to the right side, though. 4th
down 6 right here, not going for 3. And they're going to use their final timeout of the half. 8 minutes left in the first half, and Camden has just used their third and final timeout of this half. Now any negative situation going on, any miscommunication or confusion, it's going to be penalty time.
I mean, you kind of get a sense of what this Camden team's doing when they line up with those large splits, but they don't have wide receivers. They're looking for gaps, and they're going to go to their skill players. What I'm wondering if that coach is going to do right now is, does he have the chops to run play action right here, or is he going to leave it up to his skill players?
I kind of wonder also if they're going to try to bring in field goal unit and talking with their radio play-by-play man earlier tonight. They've had some injuries in the kicking game, so that's why we saw earlier
number 79
the
on the
conversion.
And number 79 doing the kickoff.
Yep. Yeah, because normally their kicker is Zach Warren, and we didn't see him anywhere near the field earlier. 4th down. 6 and a half.
Watch number 13.
Snap rolling to the right side, looking into the end zone. He's got a receiver open, and that is feet on feet, incomplete.
Nice. Hunter Zimmerman had good position. I thought when the guy fell, they might call that, and that's a bad call.
My breath. Yeah, anytime you have feet on feet, no intention to interfere, it's not a penalty, and that wasn't a penalty, and it is now first down, Yellow Jackets at the 10-yard line.
What makes that play is Zimmerman is inside the receiver looking back at the ball.
Good no call that time by the officiating crew. Love that this game has, let's find some wood and knock on it. Love that this game has not been, double-digit penalties at this point. I formation handoff going up the center of the field. Real quick hitter right there for 5 yards. Beathard with the carry. 5-yard gain. 2nd and 5.
This is a good measuring stick game, Kevin, because both of these teams are very, very disciplined, very talented. And I'm really interested to see how Bethard performs tonight.
Ortiz up close to the line. Tyler Branch switching sides now. Bethard in the backfield with Zimmerman. Snap back, handoff. Bethard cuts up. One more block.
Oh, boy.
Oh, my
Hanky.
goodness. What a big,
Got a
quick
hanky
run. But there's a flag on the field, and it's holding against the Yellow Jackets.
At the point of attack, that flag came in a hurry.
Holding number 6,428 in high school football this year.
Yes.
And
right at the point of attack, that flag came out right away.
you know, the Jackets, the one thing that we've seen with the Jackets this year that has haunted them as we're getting close to October 31st, their haunting area is the yellow flag and the holding call.
At the beginning of the game, when I talked about being clean on offense, that's what I was talking about. No hankies, no holding penalties. Keep them to a minimum.
Instead of a gain of 12, it's now a loss. Handoff this time again. Bethard gets it, trying to find space, and there's no space. Tackled this time for no gain. It's going to be third down and long.
You know, I jokingly said a few games back, you would think that the Jackets offensive line coach or their trainers would be taping those fingers down on those linemen.
Yeah, I mean, even if it's not a hold right now, the officiating crews, there's something going on because we're not seeing it on both sides. We don't see it with the opposition. We're seeing it only with the Jackets on offense. We've rarely seen the other team being called for holding this year. Snap back, shotgun formation, down the field. He's got a receiver wide open. He throws the pass to Bethard. Bethard knocked out of bounds. He had Caldwell on the post, wide open. If he could have slung it down there, that would have had a chance to go the distance. Instead, it's going to be fourth down and 8 with the pass complete to Bethard, knocked out of bounds for only a 4-yard gain.
Man, I'd like to see – I wish he'd have picked up – I think that was Caldwell down the middle.
It was. Caldwell's wide open running down the middle.
Wish he'd have picked him up and fired the ball.
Buttrey on for the punt. Clock stopped at 5:59 as Bethard was tackled out of bounds. Jackets with the conventional punting formation. Step back about 10 yards from the line of scrimmage. Snap back is good. Kick away. This time is high away from the return man. It takes a Camden bounce. Spotted down and knocked down by Caldwell at the 47-yard line. Again, a short field for Camden. Camden started at the 42 on their side, the 47 on their side, and now the 47 on our side.
I'll tell you, Kevin, that penalty.
That was a killer on that drive.
Drive killer.
8-6 ball game.
It's the 9th game. That's got to be resolved. I mean, it's got to be resolved when we start our playoff push.
First down 10, 47-yard line. Lions with the ball. Shotgun formation this time. Handoff going to the left side, coming back, flea flicker.
Number 10.
Going down the field. He's got
Number
him
5
open.
looked inside.
Pass thrown,
yes, sir.
Pass caught into the end zone, touchdown.
I saw it coming. Number 5 was standing in concrete, looking inside. The receiver ran right by him.
Yep,
6.
that time right there, the flea flicker worked to perfection. The pass from number 14, the quarterback, Hayden Abernathy, was perfectly thrown to number 10, the wide receiver, Jay Maiden. The junior with the catch into the end zone. The Jackets, they got behind the Jacket defense that time, Tim, and there's nothing that you could do except hope that ball was either
overthrown
or underthrown.
Or he muffs.
Or under.
But
it was perfect.
You know, what makes that play work is when you run the ball 95% of the time.
Yep.
Effectively.
Snap back, run to the right side for 2-point conversion into the end zone with ease, and it's good. 16-6. 10-point lead now for the Lions the Lions have figured something out on that 2-point conversion because they're not having any problem getting into the end zone.
They're just snapping it deep and telling him run between the tackles as hard as you can. Theory being, you can run there with that much power, it's going to be hard for them to knock you back short of the goal line.
And, from a defensive standpoint, like you said, it's the reason they run a play action right there because all night long it's run. They came out on first down, took a shot into the end zone. The Jackets bit on the initial handoff, and then you had the double reverse handoff, flea flicker back to the quarterback. But
that's a good call by the coach.
Absolutely, awesome call.
You have a team that's had a penalty. They're a little bit down on the punt. A little bit down after the punt because I thought they had something going to get a penalty, and they punt. First down, you go for the goal line. That's a good call. And especially when you run it so well, as you said.
Again, big man coming back on the field to kick the ball off, number 79. And what'd you say he was, Tim? Number 79 is Caleb David. He's a senior. He's 5'10", 245 pounds. And I think that the scales wasn't working right.
Yeah, I think that scale's probably about
20 pounds off, maybe.
Maybe
that was last year.
That was after 2 days.
Yeah,
in the summer.
Sure was. That was during the 100-degree temperatures we were having.
Yeah.
Jackets sitting up looking for the low kick again. And it is another low kick. Picked up. Perfect bounce for the Jackets. Picked up by Caldwell. Caldwell up the center of the field. Caught from behind by number 35. Brought down by Tharp. I thought right there for a second that Caldwell had broken the initial opportunity for the defense to make a play, but Tharp came in and made a good defensive tackle from behind.
Pretty good field position.
39-yard line, first down 10.
Let's see if we can make something happen here. Be nice to come back.
Yeah, the Jackets
score before half.
Jackets definitely in this last 5:34, they need to go into halftime with a limited deficit. As we know, they kicked off to start the game, so they'll start with the ball on offense. Back to throw the ball, looking to the right side. Zimmerman running away from the defense, tries to get the ball out to Sanborn. Sanborn really, it was more of a let's throw the ball away type scenario there because he was being flushed out of the pocket big time by Camden.
Yeah, he had plenty of time. That was a coverage. That was coverage was what caused that play.
You had everybody running the post that time except for Sanborn at the end, came back and he curled back to the quarterback. But everybody, he tried to find somebody that broke deep and open, and nobody did initially break open like Caldwell did on the previous series. Snap back this time, Beathard with the catch on the outside, and they're waiting for it. A loss of one on the pass play to Jake Beathard.
We had one blocker, and they had 3 defenders. That's a little bit.
Yeah, Dustin Prince, number 24, with a big tackle for a loss of 1. Jackets only down 10, 5 minutes left here in the first half. I mean, we've been on the flip side of that, down or ahead by more than that, and had a team come back, Creekwood, 2 years in a row. So this Jacket team, no doubt, 10 points is not a big deficit to overcome.
Right, we were down 19-6 at Waverly early in the year and came back and won.
Snap back, fake handoff, going out to the right side, and it's tipped.
79 disrupted that play. Got in there too fast.
Their kickoff man, the kicker, Caleb David, also the defensive lineman, comes in and made Hunter double clutch, and then when he threw it, it was knocked down.
It's always interesting this time of season. You watch players run off and off the field. There are many of them that have a little hitch in their get-along. They're all playing a little dinged up this time of year. Fountain
back as the punt return man. Back to kick the ball away or punt the ball away is Buttry. Good snap back. Kick away, end over end, away. Hits and takes a Jacket bounce this time. Goes out of bounds at about the 24-yard line. We'll see where they mark it down at. They're going to give them a great spot at the 26-yard line. I say great. It was a 2-yard disadvantage for the Jackets of where the ball was marked versus where it went out.
I was thinking it was the 22, but we're up here. We can't see. He had a better angle than we did.
I was just going based on what the coach was pointing at.
Yeah.
Coaches wouldn't try to get an advantage at all. Not at all.
Not a bit.
Again, on offense, Camden has pretty much dominated this game in every facet. But the one thing that you would look at on a stat sheet and say it's about an 80% advantage is the time of possession. Pass actually thrown backwards for a lateral, caught, run forward for about 10 yards. We'll see if they spot him for the first down or for just a little shy. I believe it's going to be a tad shy for a second down and less than one after the play goes for 9.5.
I'm wondering where that outside linebacker was. That's his responsibility, that back out of the backfield.
The Jacket defense right there. Right now, you have to give credit to the offensive play calling. They took advantage of what was working. They didn't go away from it. And then to catch the Jackets off guard, they had a couple of play action passes. One that went for a touchdown that was brought back for illegal man downfield or ineligible man downfield. I don't know if he was illegal or not. I had to talk to Donald Trump about that. But, I'm sorry.
That's a good one.
But anyway, and then the other pass play was basically the fly pattern ran on the first play from scrimmage after the Jackets punted. They had the ball at the 47-yard line. They've had a couple of double reverses. They've had a couple of jet sweeps. They've mixed it up.
The key to all of that are the front seven of Camden. That's the key to everything.
Fountain in motion. Handoff comes to Fountain. Going to the right side. He's got the first down. Brought down from behind. Thrown down is Buttrey. Grabs him in one-hand slams.
Hustle by Buttrey. Coming inside, shooting the gap. Chasing him down, and that's no small feat.
No, Fountain's got some motor. First down 10. $60 yards in front of Camden right now, and the defense needs a stop. Camden out of timeouts.
Stop or a turnover.
A little confusion in the backfield right now for Camden. They cannot call timeout. They're going to have to figure it out.
Number 10's not sure where he's supposed to go.
Clock. 3, 2, snap just in time.
Screen.
Out to the right side, screen to Brown. Brown breaks 2 tackles, gets past Buttrey. Now he's got one man to beat, and he's got him beat. He's going to be into the end zone for a touchdown. Screen pass goes for the touchdown. That time he broke right through 2 would-be Yellow Jacket tacklers, and Jed basically hustled for 60 yards down the field for another Camden touchdown. Camden came to play tonight, Tim.
They sure did. They're executing flawlessly on offense, and their defense is playing pretty stout too. But right there, you saw that play coming.
You did, and that was
and we had people at the point of attack. We just couldn't close the deal. Another key point at the beginning of the game: make tackles in space.
Yeah, and right there, it was 2 arm tackles that he broke through. It was almost like, was it Red Rover?
Yes.
Where you broke through, up under center, going for 2 again. Tall sweep out to the right side. Brown gets it, cuts inside. No problem at all. Again, another 2-point conversion. So 3 touchdowns.
Woo!
Make 18 points. 3 2-point conversions for another 6 points. 24 on the game. Total points lead the Yellow Jackets 24-6. Jackets down 3 touchdowns at this point. 3 touchdowns of 6, actually.
Jacket offense needs to come out this drive, Kevin. This has got to be a successful drive for the Jackets. You don't want to give the ball back to Camden before halftime.
No, and the Jackets right here can make some hay for themselves. If they can score on this drive and then get the ball back to start the second half, that would be huge. And Tim, tonight again, we certainly have appreciated working with the Fairview High School media team. Started with Lorraine Grula, with myself, and now we've ended up working with the producer extraordinaire, Bob King. Tonight, our students working with us on our final night: Carter Murphy, Isaac Lawson, Evan Hunsinger, Michael Hutchinson, Spencer Flake, and Jack Johnson. Huge thanks goes out to everyone from Fairview High School that has put up with us. Kickoff. Again, low on the ground. Jackets this time pick it up. Buttrey gets it, goes straight ahead. breaks one tackle, finds a seam. Brought down at the 49-yard line.
Brought down by number 20, and he was holding on for all he could.
The best starting position the Jackets have had all night, and I'm glad that they picked that up and let it instead of letting the ball get to the deep men. Good play by Buttrey right there.
Yeah, Buttrey figures, hey, I'll give this a whirl. It's right here.
Not the most fleet of foot comparatively,
but he's shifty.
But he is not slow.
No, and he's shifty. He finds those seams and just kind of bobs and weaves his way up the field.
Caldwell, the deep back for the Jackets. Buttrey sitting almost in the slot formation. Handoff this time goes to Buttrey, looking down the field. And there's nobody open there because
I don't know what was going on with Sanborn. He stopped.
Yeah, Sanborn he had the initial contact and he quit running. And Buttrey, instead of going ahead and running with the ball, he went ahead with the call play.
Right.
I'd love to have seen him just go ahead and run with the ball that time and get what he could get, since that had pretty much busted on the called play.
Yeah. That's a play where you want your skill receiver to beat the DB.
But, when you look where the contact was made, that contact was about 8-9 yards down the field by the defense. Handoff this time, Beathard gets hit immediately in the backfield for a loss of 4 yards, bringing up now a 3rd down and 14. Camden hitting on all cylinders right now.
Man, well scouted. They've got us scouted, Kevin, because he shot right to the gap where we were. So they either were guessing and they guessed right, or they got very lucky.
Camden putting a little STP in their engine coming into tonight's action. They don't have enough players on defense right now. Handoff fake this time. Looking down the field and tossed back on kind of an ad-lib play that time by Zimmerman. And that was one of those real big-time ad-libs.
They rushed 2 and they still had pressure.
Yeah, it sure did.
They dropped back 9. That's out of respect for the passing attack of Fairview. But right now,
Buttrey back to punt again. Jackets needed something special to happen, and unfortunately they're punting the ball away, 3 and out. Snap back is good. Kick away is his best kick of the night. Hits down, takes another Jacket bounce forward. It looks like that one again went out about the 18-yard line. We'll see what we get. 19-yard line. 1st down 10 for Camden. And again, Camden with 2:24 on the clock, even though they have no timeouts, they've been, they've had a 47-yard touchdown pass, a 60-yard touchdown pass, and then they've ground out.
And you got a running back that's feeling it. He's in a groove. Number 33, Mr. Brown.
Jackets defense, they call timeout. Looks like a couple of players reaching down and grasping for a little bit of air right there. Again, this is not a make or break game for the Jackets as far as the playoffs are concerned. The Jackets want to win this game so that their playoff will be at home, and they hopefully would get to the positive side or the better side of a bracket.
Correct.
Now, that said, we have also seen the Jackets win their district and then get a unfavorable draw, to say the least.
Yeah, 2 years ago, Garrett Wall's senior year.
And Lewis County got a very favorable draw, while the Jackets did not. And Lewis County went a little further because of that draw, even though the Jackets were the better team. Just, recollection, talking out loud, thinking out loud.
That was 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Snap back. Jackets right there, gain of 1. Brown with the carry.
If you hit Brown before he has a chance to square those shoulders and get running, that's what you've got to do.
You got to wrap him up, and that time he was wrapped up. Ortiz got him low and stayed with him. Deshaun Brown is also a senior, 5'9", 190. It looks like he's more compact than that from up here, but, again, a little deceiving with the pads on, I guess. He's definitely got the
brings a lot of power.
Reminds me a lot of a former Jacket player. Going out to the left side, breaks out gets into the open field, cuts back inside. He's got a first down. It's going to stop the clock with the first down. Reminds me a little bit of Julian Franklin. Exactly right. And right now as well, not only is Camden making some good plays, but they've only had one negative as far as a penalty is concerned, where the Jackets, the penalty, I think, Tim, when it was only an 8-6 ball game, that penalty that took them back for first down that then made them punt, that created that touchdown pass of 47 yards, that may have been one of the keys right now of this game.
That was one of those, when they talk about games and key moments. Right, that was a key moment in this ball game thus far.
First down 10, 1:15 and counting down clockwise. Fake handoff, going back to throw, pass away, wide open receiver to the left side rather, breaks the initial tackle, finally brought down by the Jackets, but not until he's inside the 35-yard line. First down 10, tackled inbounds, so the clock will start as soon as they set the ball. As soon as they set the ball and move the chains. But that time, number 13 on the edge, Ryan Massey, had nobody in the neighborhood.
I'm not sure where the DB was.
I'm not sure either. There has been at least 3 busted coverages tonight the Jackets have had. And quite frankly, Camden's taken advantage of it. Adjustments big time, I'm sure, will happen. Toss sweep out to the right side. Brown has it. He's hit low.
Nice tackle.
Twisted and turned down at the 30-yard line. They cannot stop the clock right now because they're out of timeouts.
KK McKinney, sophomore on that tackle.
And the Jackets will not give them up to the line of scrimmage. Everybody's set. They ground the ball.
We got to shut him down, Kevin. We got to shut him down.
And 7. 28 seconds left. And you have to believe right here, if you tackle this player before the first down marker, that's going to put them in a super rush mode. So if they tackle right here at the line of scrimmage, or a tackle for loss, or a tackle for even a short gain, that might be the ticket to get away from this half with no more points scored against you. Go in, regroup, come back out with the first offensive series. I formation, toss out to the left side. And again, nobody there, and he drops the ball. Thank goodness for that, because the Jackets.
I was watching that play on that pass. Banks has got to come up. When he sees that pass, he's got to come off his receiver. He was trying to close the receiver to get into a blocking situation. He's got to find that gap, come up there and help Hunter on the tackle.
I mean, you had a wide receiver screen there that if he catches the ball, he's got 5-6 yards in front of him before anybody's there.
Right, and his goal is outside shoulder. He's got to jam that outside shoulder and run in and make the tackle because Hunter's got the inside contained.
I mean, I do sound surprised on this because I haven't seen this kind of defense for the Jackets this year. No. Camden has them extremely
on their heels.
On their heels right now. Exactly right. Delay a game, moves the ball back. You know, we talked about that earlier. They used their timeouts very quickly, and that's going to step it back to 4th down and 11. And right here, who knows if the Jackets can stop them and get the ball back. They do have one timeout, and they have a great kicker. If they can get one big play and call that timeout, who knows? We may get some points yet. But the big play right here is stopping Camden on 4th down and 11. Snap back, handoff. They're going to try to run as much as they can. He stays on his feet. He's brought down. It's going to be a loss. It's going to be a loss of possession on downs. Jackets will have the ball. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. We'll see if Coach Hughes goes for it or tries to just down the ball or kneel on the ball and go into the halftime and for adjustments. I have to believe they're going to go down the field.
You know, that was interesting. The run by Brown, he hit the seam, but then it looked like he was more concerned about covering up the ball because he did not do that explosion that he normally does.
Right, it's 4th down. You might as well just go ahead and go for it.
Yeah, that was interesting.
In motion, Beathard gets the ball, comes to the left side, and you're going to have a holding call right there against the Jackets. No doubt about it that time. Number 72 for the Yellow Jackets.
If he would have disengaged, he wouldn't have got the call.
The tackle right there by Josh Clifton, there's no question about it, even though
he was perfect.
Yeah.
And our running back was by him. He just needs to disengage.
Holding call against the Jackets, 10.9 seconds left, and they'll blow the clock back in right here as soon as they get the ball set.
Hands are outside. Hands got to be inside, kind of like where your shoulder pads end on your breastplate. Hands got to be in there. Your hands get outside that, you're going to get called for holding.
Pass out to the right side. They're going to try for a big play here. If they can get one more block across the middle, clock's going to roll to 0, and that's going to be the last play of the first half. Camden Lions come to Fairview, Tennessee, taking on the 6-2, 6 wins in a row Yellow Jackets. And, Tim, first half has been Camden Lions.
Yeah, they've come out ready to play. They're executing tonight. Jackets are executing too, but they're making the two things we pointed out before the game that have to happen. We have to be a good tackling team tonight, especially in open space, and we have to be clean on offense. Plays, you got to run penalty-free. You can't have those penalties on the plays that are successful, and we've not done a good job in either of those areas so far in the game.
Well, that's going to be the end of the first half, and we'll be back real soon for second half action between the Jackets and the Lions, with a big hope that the Jackets come out fired up. The Yellow Jackets tonight, so far, down 24-6, have not had an answer for the offense for Camden. They've stopped them on offense twice tonight, and one of those was deep in the Jacket territory where it was turnover on downs at the 10-yard line. Basically the other time was also a turnover on downs right at the end of the half. Other than that, Camden has controlled the clock, controlled the field, and just basically run what they wanted. Kicking off to start the second half, kick again low, picked up by Caldwell, just outside the 25, up the center of the field. Breaks 1, 2, 3, 4 tackles by Camden. They come out this time, it looks like a little bit more fire in their belly, knowing that the winner of this ball game is going to be the champion of 3A Region 6.
Got to put the first half behind them, win this half by enough to win the ball game. That's the mindset they've got to have.
Second half action tonight. Fairview High media and team broadcast crew is Carter Murphy, Isaac Lawson, Evan Hunsinger, Michael Hutchinson, Spencer Flake, Jack Johnson. Directed by producer Bob King. Kevin Anderson, Tim French calling this action for you tonight. Handoff goes to Caldwell. He bounces outside, switches arms with the football, gets 11 yards on the carry. First down, Yellow Jackets. Big run to start the half. And a lot of times we've seen this year Caldwell cuts it too early. That time, the time of the cut was perfect. He was going north and south with a real quick one step left, and he was outside of the tackler.
He read the defensive end. The defensive end was being turned by our right tackle, and the break outside was perfect.
I formation, this time going around the end. One block needed. Gets that block on the outside. Gain of 7 yards that time by Jake Bethard. Second down and 3. The Jackets right there, I was afraid that they were going to get a block in the back on the edge, and it wasn't a real, and I'm glad that's why they didn't call it, because the defender turned away from Sanborn that time, and Sanborn just kind of pushed him away from the tackle.
Good blocking at the point of attack by the Jackets, Tyler Branch and 75, which I think is Val.
Bethard deep. This time handoff to the first man through. First down, Yellow Jackets inside the 30-yard line. Ortiz down to the 29-yard line.
Kevin, I'll tell you why that play is important. If you can establish Ortiz as a threat up the middle, it keeps those two inside linebackers at home. They can't be shooting the gaps on our wide plays, our jet sweeps, our off-tackle plays. They've got to respect that up in the middle by Josh Ortiz.
Yep, great observation there. Jackets keep Ortiz up front. A little bit of an offset I formation this time. Bethard coming with
inside.
A sweep to the left side. Breaks the tackle. Breaks on the outside.
They got a hold.
There's going to be a block in the back. I think they're going to call on number 28, Sanborn. Again, same situation that he's staying on the block, and they're just calling it a hold. I don't know, again, that it was a hold. He just stayed with the block.
The player was turning away, and he stayed with it just a little too long, and it looked like a hold to the referee. And
when they catch it out of the corner of their eye watching the play, the limited number of officials out there on the field, when that happens, that's just Katie bar the door. I mean, because they're going to call it.
Yep. And you hate that because it's a hard work block by Sanborn downfield. I mean, that's not an easy block to make, and he engaged him and was doing a great job.
That's the third holding call tonight for the Jackets. This time, handoff hit immediately behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a couple. It's
Big
now going to bring up
52.
second down at 11. Yeah, we were looking at some of the line sizes for Camden. Camden throws out an average of about 220 pounds.
And that young man is 270.
Yeah, against the Jackets, probably average of 200. About 20 pounds per man on the average advantage for Camden.
And on that particular play, they were slanting. He shot the gap, and we couldn't get our pads in front of him. Shut that one down.
Jackets taking their time coming to the line of scrimmage this time. I formation again, second down and 12. It's going to be a loss of 3 on that last play. Fake going down the field. You got two receivers.
Caldwell open, running about. Nice.
Yeah, we had 2 receivers covering the same. 2 defenders covering one. I'll get it out right here in a minute. 1 defender covering 2 receivers that time, and Caldwell tucks it in and runs. Good gain on the play. Gets down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 7. Brings up a very manageable 3rd down and 5 for the Jackets. A little bit of an offset again, I formation.
Moving Sanborn to the left side. Wanting to get him one-on-one with number 7.
Caldwell in the slot. Toss sweep coming back to this side again. Cutting up the center of the field.
Take it to the house, baby.
Use the speed. Almost into the end zone. He's tackled about a yard shy. It's going to be first down goal, Yellow Jackets. Just what the doctor ordered this drive so far. Moving down the field.
Sanborn's one-on-one with number 7 was a great block. I think it was. I did not see it, but he had to have been because no one laid a glove on Beathard.
First down goal at the 2-yard line. This time taking it back.
Nice.
Stuttering, crawling over to the left side of the line into the end zone. Zimmerman for the score. Cutting.
It seemed like the center snapped the ball early. Zimmerman backed up and just took off.
It looked like a broken play. Zimmerman basically just found a spot to run into the end zone after the snap. The Jackets going for the 1 extra point to make it an 11-point game, which if you do the math, that's a field goal and a touchdown and 2-point conversion. So great call. Get this extra point, get it to 2 possessions. Snap is good, spot is good, kick up and away is also good. And the officials say it's a score now of 24-13. Jackets come out of halftime, take the ball down the field, and score on their first touch this half.
Much more energy on that drive. Much more energy from the offense. They were coming off the ball fabulous. Running backs were just getting it and going.
If the Jackets can get Camden on their heels and have the second half that is needed, of course, Camden being on their heels like the Jackets were kind of on their heels in the first half, that means you end the game on momentum. I like our chances.
Yes.
Definitely like our chances. Coach Hughes, as we was talking earlier, 76% winning percentage here at Fairview. Moved up to the head coaching spot from the middle school and basically has built his own program. Exciting brand of offense. Typically has been a good defensive team.
Expecting an onside kick. They got their hands team up on the 45. Good call by their coach.
Now, I'd love to see right here a kick down the center of the field, just a little over the head of the front line. And we are going to see an onside kick, and the Jackets are perfect position to get it, and they have it. The Jackets with the football. The Jackets, they stymied. They're going to talk about this. There is nothing to talk about. The Jackets, the ball went more than 10 yards before anybody touched it. That is Jackets football. No way they can give this ball back to Camden.
Number 15 is saying it's their ball.
No way they can give this ball to Camden. Jackets did not touch it until it went 10 yards. The huddle of the refs, if they give this to Camden, is no way. That is a terrible, terrible call by the officiating crew. There you go. There you go.
Woo!
There you go. Coach Hughes, I think, was going to go out there and have a real loud conversation. They pointed the wrong way. Coach Hughes is a little bit more smile-oriented.
I don't know if he was gonna. He was already out there. He was headed their way.
Yeah, I'm glad that was – I'm like, no way that's their ball. It's Jacket football. Jackets score, get the onside kick. A very well-executed play, too, because they lined up to go deep with the kick. As soon as they were approaching the ball, we saw Camden moving back.
That was interesting because it looked like a hands team they had.
Yeah. Snap tossed, comes to the left side.
Good block on
Jake
Sanborn.
Cuts in, cuts out. Great block there by number 28 on the edge. And Jake Beathard does the rest following the guidance of those blocks. Down to the 37-yard line. It's going to be close to the first down, and I believe he's got it. Clock stopped as they look at the set of the ball. And
that's not only a great call for obvious reasons, give us a chance to get the ball back, but it keeps Camden's offense off the field.
Well, where I'm looking at the chains, it's got to be a first down, and it is a Yellow Jacket first down. Move the chains. One back in the set. Banks split out to the left side. Sanborn to the right side. Going back, he's got Caldwell in the slot. Caldwell passed just a little bit high. Not able to bring it in. It's going to bring up a second down and 10.
Man.
Ball just out. Well, I mean, the ball's at the 37-yard line.
He catches that ball in stride. It looked like there was a seam in the middle of the field.
Yeah, you're right. Instead of, if he catches that ball with momentum going forward, I don't think anybody's going to catch him. And as we talked about, it looks like the heels are in motion. They're clicking out there. Going to the right side. Good block on the edge. Oh, good cut back. Beathard, 10, 11 yards. First down, Yellow Jackets.
Tyler Branch kept his hands inside. No hanky.
This is definitely the momentum the Jackets needed coming out of halftime. First down 10, ball at the 26-yard line. Up under center, offset I formation again. Handoff, cut outside Caldwell. Caldwell.
Good cut.
Cuts in, cuts back out again. Holds on to the ball tight. Down to the 22-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 4. Second and 6. That's like watching Pac-Man there for a second as far as the game Pac-Man.
Yes.
He zigged in, he zigged out. He's like he was chewing up those little things, whatever they are.
Yep.
And they were called yards in this case. Straight I formation this time. Beathard in the back. Rolling to the right side. Caldwell looking down the field. He's got a receiver open, and the pass is over the defender down to the 6-yard line, and it is caught.
Sanborn, yes.
The Jackets with a pass and catch for a first down and goal.
We were talking about him at halftime, getting him involved, getting his energy level back up.
That pass barely over the defender, cradling down into the hands of Sanborn. Myatt on the field replacing
Beathard is
number
not.
4,
He
Jake
did
Beathard.
not want to come out of the ball game.
He won't be out long, I don't believe.
No, sir.
A big rush. This time,
Good.
Cutting up, cutting in, cutting down to the 1-yard line. Second down goal for the Jackets.
Good read by Hunter. They were jamming the hole. The linebacker was gapping it. They thought that ball was going to Ortiz. Hunter places the ball, pulls it out, gets positive yards.
Jackets back up on the line of scrimmage. Second down goal. Ball inside the 1-yard line. Snap back, handoff to the right side. Caldwell gets it, drives into the end zone. Hands up in the air. Touchdown! Yellow Jackets.
That was a power run, Kevin. You got inside the line.
19, the Jackets on the comeback.
Jacket lineman got into the defenders. Caldwell got in there and just drove into the end zone. He was not going to be denied.
This time the Jackets going for 2 to make it a 3-point game. When you look at it, 1 point extra doesn't do you any good if you're looking at the immediate score this early in the second half, trying to get as many points as you can.
This is where you go for 2, especially when you've got a good field goal kicker like we do.
And as we mentioned earlier, right now on the heels is Camden.
We've got no receivers on the right side.
2-point conversion attempt. This time rolling to the left side, looking into the end zone. Pass over the head, into the end zone.
It's good.
And it's good.
Nice
It's a
touch.
3-point game. 24 by Camden, 21 for the Jackets. The Jackets come out and score 15 unanswered points. Camden hasn't touched the ball on offense yet.
Nice touch, Zimmerman, over the outstretched hands of number 21. Found a home with Beathard.
24-21, 6:54 left here in the third quarter.
Woo!
I like the way the Jackets have touched the ball. You know, we started the game and Camden had the ball for the first 6.5 minutes. They got 8 points. The Jackets starting the second half, they've held the ball basically on offense, even though they got it on an onside kick. But they've had the ball and they've gotten 15 points. I like the
like
15 compared to 8 ratio. Yeah, no doubt about it. Again, both teams come into this game 4-0 in 3A Region 6. The winner of this game all but secures home field advantage.
Look where the
and the
kickoff
championship.
return team is for Camden now.
Kick away. Kick is up and away over the head down to the 15-yard line. Picked up running forward is Camden running straight ahead. One of the worst field position to start a drive tonight for Camden.
Yeah, I don't think they've had the ball inside the 40 yet on a kickoff.
Fountain that time takes the ball out to the 37-yard line. And when you compare that to starting on Jackets side of the field, the 42, the 49, the 47, they've pinned them back so far.
And I'll tell you, I wish we wouldn't kick it on that right side to him. I wish we would kick it in. I wish we had a professional kicker that could kick it to the moon.
Now let me clarify. They have started after punts from Buttrey. They have started deeper than this on a punt. Gain of 2 this time. Brown gets it. He's hit in the backfield, carries a couple of Jackets forward for a couple of yards. 2nd down 8 for the Lions from Camden.
Love to see a turnover or a 3-and-out by that Jacket defense.
Number 14 in at quarterback, that's Hayden Abernathy for the Lions. The Jackets, momentum in tow right now.
They've got to turn that momentum into tackles.
Defense needs to keep that momentum going, rolling to the right side.
Trying to go downfield.
Pass downfield is almost intercepted by Zimmerman. Zimmerman knocks it down, and then number 15 for Camden actually throws a little leg action at number 8 Zimmerman as he went down to the ground. 3rd down 8, big play by the defense to keep this momentum alive for the Jackets.
Good recovery by Zimmerman, breaking on the ball.
Almost brought that in for the INT. 3rd down 8, big play. Zeeb Green shifts to the right side. Toss sweep going to the short side of the field. Jackets are back there with him, and they bring him down for no gain on the play.
Tyler Branch out there shutting that play down, getting a hand on him, not letting him get that speed momentum to the outside. Turns it back inside.
Also, Buttrey in the backfield making the initial contact, forcing him back to his fellow defenders. And it was surprising to me that they went to the left side only because that was a short side of the field when they've had so much success tonight. Camden, that is, on offense, going to the right side.
Yes, sir.
Snap back, punt away is a high spiraling kick. the Jackets are going to let it bounce, and it takes a huge Camden bounce. Hit at the 21-yard line, touched at the 21-yard line, that is. We'll see, and it should be brought at the 21-yard line where the ball was hit. And the side judge sees it, and I believe he's going to come in and let him know that the spot is at the 21. Currently, the back judge is saying the 19, but I do believe they're going to adjust that. I hope they are going to adjust that anyway because it bounced up and hit the guy in the crotch. It's going to be a block in the back against the Jackets on a no return. That's unusual to see on a no return. Again,
What?
Tim, the penalties for the Jackets just keep
Self-inflicted wounds.
Self-inflicted wounds. You're exactly right. Block in the back is going to take it half of the distance to the goal to the 10-yard line where the Jackets have 90 yards to take the lead.
We need that offense, that fast-paced offense to continue.
Beathard dotting the back of an offset I formation. Again, come to the left side with a sweep. And a flag is thrown. It's going to be illegal motion, illegal procedure against the Yellow Jackets. Now it's going to be first down 15 after the step off back to the 5-yard line. Jackets do not need to let this get in their head at this point. They've got the momentum. Just see this as a slight stumble before their next big play. One back in the set. Snap, handoff to the first man through is Ortiz, I believe, and Ortiz is going to get a couple of yards.
Woo.
And not any more than that as Camden is waiting for that play.
That's tough sled, and there's a lot of big fellas out there in the middle of that line.
Gain of a couple. It's going to bring up now second down and 13.
I mean, right now, around that 5-yard line, that tightens up the playbook.
Wouldn't surprise me to see the Jackets go for the home run here. Rolling to the left side, looking down the field. Zimmerman getting the ball passed down, and it's caught, and his foot is in bounds. I hope they give him the catch.
They do.
And they do. 1 foot in bounds.
Sanford.
Catch by number 28, Sanborn. What a catch. Going out of bounds, catching the ball, dragging his foot at the 30-yard line. First down 10. Yellow Jackets on a nice play from the 7-yard line out to the 30.
That's a special
23-yard catch.
Kevin, that's a special throw from Hunter Zimmerman flying to his left.
Handoff, Caldwell through the line. They stack him up after a gain of 1. They may give him forward progress for 2 yards, but it is a 2-yard gain. Second down 8. Jackets, though, are out of the hole. Momentum still in play for the Jackets in the second half.
Big play, kind of play that gives you goosebumps.
I formation again. Caldwell dotting the I, coming around the right side. Jake Beathard gets it. He cuts in and cuts out, gets a good block. Gets on the outside, picks up good yardage, close to the first down. Going to be a couple of yards shy. Maybe a 3rd and 3 after the spot, but still good hard running that time by Beathard, and also good blocking on the edge by the Yellow Jackets.
Absolutely. Tyler Branch out there along with, I believe, Val, number 75. I can't get a look at the guard's number. I'm not sure who that was, but I think it's 52.
3rd down and 3. Rolling to the left side. He's got to potentially run for the first down. He's got it. He's got open field. Breaks one tackle, spins to the 48.5-yard line. First down, Yellow Jackets. Good rollout right there. Good quarterback decision to keep it and just run forward with it. I don't think it was a true read. I think it was a quarterback keeper all the way, but good hard run right there by the Jackets. Number 8, Zimmerman, the senior. Pass out to the left side. Sanborn's got
block.
It. Lowers his head, and he runs forward. Runs right over number 21.
Gentlemen, that's football.
Fountain.
That's what you call football, Kevin. You get the ball, you go. There's no room to make a move. You just get lower, and you just drive the ball forward for extra yards.
Gain of 11 by number 28, Sam Sanborn, the junior.
Love that kind of football.
Ball spotted at the 41.5-yard line. First down 10. Power set to the right side in the I formation. In motion, Caldwell. Toss sweep going to the right side. Cuts inside.
Ooh.
Nowhere to go this time. Good defensive play by Camden. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play.
Big number 52 for Camden was out there. Dustin Baker, that's that, I believe, 6 foot, 270-pound defensive tackle they've got.
Second down and a little bit more than 11 for the Jackets. Driving to either tie the game or take the lead on this drive. Under 2 minutes and 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. The Jackets have come out on fire. Rolling back, looking down the field. Receiver open. Sanborn catches it and falls down. Depends on where they spot the ball. He's going to be close.
First down.
He's going to be close to a first down. He fell the wrong way, but we got a break, I believe, on the spot. It's going to be close enough.
Man, that was a fast ball from Zimmerman.
They're going to have a need to bring the chains out right here.
Woo.
And, you know, a lot of times we say the Jackets get a little bit of a not a break. That was a break on the spot because he caught the ball and fell forward. Fell forward, meaning back toward the line of scrimmage. And the side judge gave him forward progress. I think he's going to be a tad short. I hope not. I hope I'm off.
Shoo.
And they stretch it out just a little bit.
Is that a tad? Is that what you meant?
That's going to be a tad.
Oh, yeah.
So it's going to be fourth down.
They got to change the marker over there. He thought he said first down.
Was that a first down play? Let's see. I think it's third down and an inch.
I believe it is third down and.
Because you had a tackle for loss.
Right, you had that was the second. Yeah, tackle for loss. That was the second down play.
Yeah, so it's going to be third down.
Yeah,
they've got
it. They've got it.
Yeah, third down and a tad.
Third and
everybody set, play blown in.
All right. Buttry's in.
Ball snapped. Oh, and they draw with a hard count. They draw Camden across.
Oh, my.
And that, my friends, is going to be another Yellow Jacket first down.
That's one of those things that Coach Hughes teaches his team, and it just drives defensive coaches nuts.
The senior Zimmerman came up, gave the hard count. They were expecting a quick run, and the hard count didn't require a run. First down. Jackets on the move. Snap back. Twisted, turning across the 25. Down inside at the 24-yard line. Second down and 8 after the gain of a couple from Bethard.
You know, that play, that was a 3-yard gain or 2-yard gain, but that's a big-time effort run.
Hit at the line of scrimmage and just basically willed himself forward for a couple of yards. Caldwell in, this time in the backfield in the eye. Gets run up the middle of the field. He's got the first down.
Caldwell we know and love.
He is in the
baby.
end zone. Number 2, 3, touchdown, Yellow Jackets. 6 points on the board. The junior, Hunter Caldwell, rumbles, tumbles, stumbles, stands, runs, touchdown, baby.
Great blocking at the point of attack. I counted 4 broken tackles by Caldwell. He got low and he just did not stop.
The Jackets down 24-6 to start the second half have run off 21 unanswered points with a point after upcoming to make it 22 in a row.
Inside the guard and tackle.
Snap back. Sit down, good kick up and away. Is drilled, baby. 28-24, 4-point lead, homestanding Yellow Jackets. We knew that Coach Hughes would go in and have this team fired up coming back out.
Well,
we talked about it.
It's called effort. Man.
Camden left the first half field thinking that they had this baby in the bag.
What can you
That
say
bag
about
busted, baby.
Caldwell?
What
That's
a
an
run.
effort. That's a highlight run.
That is.
That's not one of those break outside run for 90 yards. That's a highlight run because the offensive line opened the gap, and then Caldwell did what skilled players do. He willed his way into the end zone. That is a highlight play right there.
Right now you're just hoping that still you had Channel 4, Channel 17 here filming part of this game, for their highlights for the, Friday night sports. You hope that was caught so that they could show that as one of the big highlights tonight for the local area.
Absolutely.
So people can see the talent that this Fairview High School team brings to the table.
22 unanswered in the third quarter.
10 minutes, 56 seconds of the third quarter has belonged to the black and gold from Fairview, Tennessee.
They've got Brown over there. I hope they kick it back to the left.
They're coming up thinking that he's going to squib it again. They kick away. He kicks it away. Number Fontaine. He goes out of bounds, which means it's going to be a penalty against the Yellow Jackets.
Now, does the ball come out to the 35 automatically, or is it a choice?
Ball comes out to the 4. Let's see. Does it come out? It's a 20-yard from the – I think it comes to the – yes, 25 yards from the spot of the kick. So the 35-yard line.
What's –
the Jacket Nest in full presence tonight.
Woo! Our producer extraordinaire was asking me some questions about, our time here in the booth, and I told him one of the things that I really enjoy is great high school football, and we're seeing it this third quarter.
These teams are fighting for
They're
it.
fighting.
They're fighting for that district or that Region 6 championship. Handoff to the right side. Brown has it, gets on the outside. He's got a first down, knocked out of bounds, but not until he's got a gain of 14 yards to the 49-yard line. And, Tim, that's what Camden did to start this game. Run right, run right, run right.
They got outside. Boy, we cannot let Mr. Brown get outside.
He has a touchdown catch tonight of 60 yards on a screen pass where he broke tackles and went the distance.
That's just a hard play for our inside linebackers to make with his speed.
Handoff this time goes to the right side.
Wide.
There's nobody on the outside.
Michael
Need
Banks
one
out
big
there
play.
making a
Banks
tackle.
there, baby. Banks stops it. It's a gain of 6, but that big hit by the senior Banks was very, very key to keep that from being a lot more yards on the ground. Number 5, David Bill, had a lot of room, it appeared.
Daniel Conrad shot the gap, was trying to get outside. He got caught by a guy peeling back inside to block him. That gave number 5 the edge.
28-24, second down, long 4, third quarter. Snap back, quarterback keeps it going to the left side. He's brought down a yard shy of the first down. More than likely the last play of the third quarter, going in with 12 more minutes left in this ball game. The Jackets are going to be leading starting the third quarter 28-24. Tim French, I will say one thing. If you'd have given either one of us the option to say the Jackets are going to be within a score going into the fourth quarter, we would have said, great.
I'd take it.
But now that you're leading by 4, it's just euphoric. It's a great, great opportunity for the Jackets to come back with a huge, one of the best come-from-behind wins for this school. in the kind of situation we're seeing.
Well, we were chatting, and we said we need a play by something other than the offense.
Yep.
And we talked about a fumble, a defense return, special teams, onside kick gave us the ball. That's a big play. Puts us in great field position and turnovers to touchdowns. I think that qualifies.
They took it the distance after getting the ball back. Third down, and a very short one for Camden. 12 minutes left in this ball game from Fairview, Tennessee.
Well, I'll tell you what, if it's 3rd and 1 right now, I mean, if I'm watching Coach Hughes, I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to go deep.
Corey Wilson in at quarterback, hands off. Brown gets it. He's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. It is now going to be fourth down.
And Sanborn made that tackle because Buttry was chasing, grabbed him, and slowed him down.
4th down and 3. Big play right here for Camden. All of the mo right now is on the side of the Jackets.
I'll tell you what.
And I bet you the Jackets are going to stay home with this on the defensive front.
Look who the short man is.
Short man, you're right. Number 33, Deshaun Brown. They're going to be looking for him to get the ball, and he does. And the Jackets, they're ready for it.
And they're shut him down. No, they're signaling first down, but he did not get it.
The Jackets saw that they had that handwriting on the wall, baby. First down for the Jackets. Turnover on downs again. All the creativity we saw from Camden in the first half, that wasn't very creative.
No, I think if I was going to do that, I'd have put like 19 as the short man, who's a strong runner.
If you're going to go for it.
Or even 21.
If you're going to go for it, my philosophy is put your offense. You got your best offensive yard gainers out there. Go for it that way. And almost a dead given, you're going to do it. Coming to the right side, Bethard.
Got a hole.
He cuts up. He cuts out. He cuts in. He cuts down. He slides forward inside the 45-yard line. First down, Yellow Jackets.
I think Bedford thought he got hit late, but he wasn't. That was a good hard play by Camden.
Number 52 limping back. I want to tell you, the offense for the Jackets right now, any troubles they had in the first half, they have overcome it. The chalkboard may be on fire in that dressing room right now.
Dustin Baker, 275 pounds, making his way off the field. I'll tell you what, he's been an outstanding player for Camden tonight.
Caldwell in the back of the eye. In the slot this time, Bethard. Sanborn to the left side. Again, same play. They get Bethard behind the line of scrimmage for a huge loss this time. That's one, if you had, again, in hindsight, if Zimmerman reads that correctly, he never gives the ball away. He keeps it. He's got daylight.
I saw that
on the left side.
I'll tell you what, I saw that lineup, and I was thinking play action to the strong side and having Zimmerman come back. But then when I saw the offensive alignment, I was thinking exactly what you said.
That
you run fake to Bethard going off the left side, and you come back here off the strong side, wide side of the field, and you come back.
2nd down, 17 after the loss of 7 on that running play. Handoff faked, rolling to the left side, looking down the field.
Go,
and
man.
He keeps it.
Go,
he's
man.
Got room. He slides down, and he's hit after he slides down. We'll see if the flag's thrown. He slid.
Looks like they both slid. Looks like the defender slid to keep from hitting him, but he did hit him.
Yeah, they kind of
flags.
They went leg to leg that time. Zimmerman gets up a little slow.
He's not limping. That's good.
Love to have seen him stay upright that time and try to dodge and get out of bounds.
Yes.
To get that extra 3 or 4 yards. 3rd down now and 3. Clock stopped for some reason at 9:55. I'm not sure because I didn't see him go out of bounds. I thought he slid inbounds.
I'm not sure what was up with that.
I'm not sure about the clock not running right here. In motion, Caldwell. Handoff, first man through. Ortiz, first down, lowers his head. Yellow Jacket, first down. Inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
And that's working because we're going outside and those linebackers are cheating into the gaps. And that's why that's going to help us run outside, because they can't cheat. They've got to respect
I'm gonna have
that
to say,
run.
this being our last night in the booth, this is fun. This is why we've done it.
This is exactly what I was telling Mr. King. This is what we enjoy doing on Friday nights, watching
Absolutely.
good football.
Clock running. Jackets looking to the sideline. I'm not sure if they're going to go ahead and take a timeout here or not, because they have a few people in and out. They're going to come back to the line of scrimmage. I think they are going to use a timeout. Coach does call timeout right here.
He's doing, he did his aw shucks thing there.
Yes, he did.
He's frustrated.
That's okay, though. You'd rather have
That's right.
a timeout, because they didn't call it and waste any seconds. First down 10. You'd rather have that versus getting to the line and being in disarray and having a turnover. No doubt about it. First timeout called for the Jackets in the second half.
It's interesting. We come out the second half, we get real aggressive, and we're throwing the ball around the field a little bit. Now we're having so much success running the ball. Coach Hughes is saying, let's keep the ball away from that Camden offense, and let's just ground and pound this down the field and get a score. Throw when we want, keep them off balance.
A score right here would be huge for the Jackets.
Yeah.
And, the big thing, too, is since Camden is going for 2 every time, and they've really had no trouble getting 2-point conversions successfully, the Jackets really need 6 right here.
Yes.
3 points, and you're kind of projecting and looking into the future here.
No, man.
28-24. We don't need a field goal. We need 6.
No, man. I want the bigot. I want it all. We need to be greedy.
Handoff left side, Camden right there. It's going to be a loss of 3.
79.
Second down 13.
That's that 245-pounder that really weighs about 275.
The Jackets have been successful going left on the toss sweep. It seems like each time, or it seems like several times on the handoff to that side. You're right, number 79's busted it.
He's a hoss out there.
Second down 13. Fake handoff, roll to the right side, looking down the field. You got a receiver open just a little bit outside of the hands of Sanborn.
I saw that one, Kevin, and I wanted it so bad, because that play was an awesome call.
Sure was. It's a very good call. Almost perfectly executed, too. Third down now and 13.
Man, those are the kind that, woo.
Jacket offense on the field, 8:45 left in this ball game. +4 in the scoring column right now. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap back is a little high, caught. Looking down the field, receiver open and just a little bit behind Sanborn that time, incomplete. So 4th down 13. So will the Jackets go for it? I think they're going to go for it.
He was, open.
Yeah, that's one right there that Sanborn probably looks back on film and says, I should have had.
Wow, they're bringing in Deshaun Brown.
Ball on the 31-yard line. 4th down, 13.
Oh, man, Kevin. Back-to-back plays. Got the people where we wanted them.
Yep, just a tad bit.
Total tad bits on both those plays.
Yep.
Was maybe a half a foot.
Tad bit has been the key tonight for the Jackets.
Come on, Jackets.
Big 4th down play. Timeout called. Oh, no, it's a delay of game against the Jackets. Moving them back 5 yards. Back to the 36-yard line now.
Your coach has got to be watching that, man. They got to be watching that. And there's got to be someone on the sidelines watching that for Coach Hughes.
So now do you think that Zimmerman's going to catch it and pooch it down and try to pin them in?
He might.
No, they're going for it. Down the field in the end zone. Ball is incomplete, almost intercepted. Pass just a little short of the receiver.
You know what happened? We had a receiver in the wrong spot.
2 in the same area, no doubt.
Yes, we had a receiver run the wrong route. Brought the safety right over.
Jacket defense needs to stand strong. 8:31 left in this ball game. They still have a big 4-point lead right here.
Time to buckle your chin strap, Kevin. Here we go.
First down 10. Handoff right side. Hit. Spins. Keeps his feet. He's got a first down. He's got more. Need to bring him down. They finally do bring him down.
Man, that was like Caldwell's run. We had him stopped, and he kept it churning. We had him stopped for little or no gain.
They mark him out of bounds at the 38-yard line on the Jacket side of the field. You know, it's crazy how momentum changes in football at all levels. Pee-wee, all the way to NFL.
That's all right. That defense just needs to play. That's one play. That's all it was, one play.
Same play, going to the right side, cuts outside immediately.
Inside.
And he's running, and he's pulled back and pushed back by the Jackets.
Zimmerman, man, got his shoulder in there, stopped him. They're getting that edge on the outside, on that right side.
Gain of 6.5. So it's going to be second down and about 3.5. Under 8 minutes left in the ball game now. Jackets up by 4.
Love to see a turnover, Kevin.
Handoff going to the second man, hitting the backfield, breaks free. He turns around, goes the wrong way, and the Jackets pull him down.
I don't know who the initial hit was, but that was an outstanding play.
Bounced him back. Deep Green brings him down finally.
Who blew that play up in the beginning? Just met him 3 yards behind the line.
Looked like it was McNeil.
Who?
Thought it was, or Josh Cisco maybe did that.
Was that 78?
I think it was Josh Cisco.
Absolutely outstanding play.
Third down now and a long 8.
That's what I was saying, that good run, it's one play. You just got to buckle your chin strap and get it done.
Third down, going to the right side again. The Jackets looking for it, and they have him, and they pull him down. A gain of 1 on the play. It's now 4th down and 7.
Did he gain? He
got
gained
a 1 yard.
He gained a yard.
Got 1 yard on that. He hit and was pulled back. 4th down and 7. It's a very long 7 or a short 8. Officially, it's a 4th down and 7 based on the spot of the ball. Camden this time keeping their offense on the field. 6:22 and counting down.
Watch.
Big defensive stand right here for the Jackets. Banks out here on an island by himself. He needs some help on the edge. And timeout called by Fairview because Banks was out here by himself trying to cover 2 of the wide receivers. So coaching staff for Fairview saw Banks was trying to pull some help out to the edge with himself and couldn't get there in time. So very wisely, defensive timeout called right here for the Jackets.
Good call. I was thinking screenplay. That was that's kind of what I was wondering if they were going to go with.
You know, first half, Camden called 3 quick timeouts in the first, basically 14 minutes of the half. This time, the Jackets are the ones that have used 2 timeouts. They have 1 left. Camden, by my count, has all 3 of their timeouts left in this football game. 4th down. In the backfield, shotgun formation this time. Number 14.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
Abernathy going back, looking down the field. Throw a wide receiver with the screen. And he slides down.
He slides down too soon.
I think his foot hit down. He got a favorable spot. His knee slid down before.
Oh my.
Oh, my goodness. He made the cut, and his knee hit the ground about a yard shy of where they spotted
spot.
it.
Here, that official needs to go over there. What'd they say?
No flag.
His knee's back here. His knee's back here.
No doubt it is. They're going to have a measurement. Now, this is one of those, Tim, we need to be a tad short again.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin.
This could be one of the spots of the year for the Jackets.
He slid down. Well, it looked like his knee touched from where I'm at.
We definitely couldn't see.
Of course, if you're a Camden fan, his knee didn't touch.
First down Camden based on their action.
Oh, my.
The reaction has it.
It was by a length of the ball.
Wow.
Screenplay.
Wow, that's one of those you go back and watch the film and see where that knee was down, because it sure looked like his knee was down a yard shy of where they spotted the ball.
I don't think there was an official over there to see it.
No. The official was watching something up top, too, because they had called a flag. First down 10, 6:05 left in the ball game. Run it again. Brown gets it, cuts to the left side, dives forward, gets good yardage
his
down
knee
to the
is back
20.
here. That ball's 2 yards short. There you go.
After the 22-yard line this time, they don't give him the stretch.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin.
I really would love to see. I would love to see that.
There was the official didn't see it. They just, their eyes weren't on it.
Second down and 4. Jackets had them 4th down and 7. Love to have seen that an inch short.
4th and 7, and I just had a fish. I just thought they were going to go to a screen and get it to their best player.
Under center again. This time Camden calls a timeout. Their first timeout of the second half. 2 timeouts left. Fun game. No doubt about it. Woo! Big game for both teams as far as trying to win 3A District or 3A Region 6. As we said earlier, both teams are not shying away from making the playoffs. Second place gets you into the playoffs pretty easily here. Tonight's broadcast crew, again, big kudos goes to the team that we've been working here with at Fairview High School on the media side. Carter Murphy tonight, Isaac Lawson, sorry about that, Evan Hunsinger, Michael Hutchison, Spencer Flake, and Jake Johnson, Kevin Anderson, Tim French. Final quarter of action here for the Yellow Jackets under producer extraordinaire Bob King. Toss sweep back. The Jackets not able to bring him down. He gets on the outside. It's a race to the corner, and he gets into the end zone, it looks like, and he scores.
He's in.
It's a touchdown, Camden. Wow, what that 4th down and 7 play, Tim, that was huge for the Jackets. Now the Jackets down by 2. They know that Camden's going to go for 2.
We had
make this stop, and you can make a field goal to win the game.
They had tight splits, and he just did it with his speed and power. They haven't put the points on them.
Throwing into the end zone. Nobody open. Finds somebody at the last minute in the end zone. 2-point conversion is good. 4 for 4 tonight on the 2-point conversion. That basically right now, Tim, instead of a 28-all game on 4 touchdowns, those 4 extra points they're getting for the 2-point conversions is the difference in the game. That is the difference in the game. Camden comes back, takes the lead. Now the Jackets don't need to drop their head. They have plenty of time to come back and re-seize that momentum. We saw it. They can do it again. A fortuitous call on the 4th down play on the screen pass to Brown. Again, from our vantage point, when he made the cut, his knee went down. He dove forward, but he dove forward after his knee was down. Again, can't wait to see that on film, but it's not going to matter if the Jackets can come down and score.
I thought that was a huge gap on that 4th and 7 when he went down on his knee.
Yep. I mean, it was a play call to their best player.
Yep. It was that same screen they ran in the first half. He just got a little deeper downfield before he caught it. I just had a feeling that was coming, man.
That was basically, it's just a good call. Good call by Camden.
It was a good call, absolutely. Right call, right time. Put the ball in your best player's hands.
Another, oh, this kick is up and away. Caught by Beathard over the back of his shoulder. He's going to find a seam. If he can get through the line, one more to break. Oh, and he's hit helmet to helmet. There should be a flag right there.
Yes, there should be a flag.
That was a helmet to helmet all the way. No flag, so it'll be first down 10 Yellow Jackets with the return out to the 38-yard line.
And one of the other defenders for Camden took the brunt of that helmet to helmet. He was on the receiving end of both players. Tobin Harris. He's going off the field.
First down 10 Jackets. I formation before the play. It's illegal procedure.
Oh my.
Oh, it's offsides. Actually, they lined up in the neutral zone or they jumped. A little presumptuous there by myself to call it on the offense.
Yeah. Well, typically
My bad.
That's what it is.
My bad. Yeah, typically you see a big jump right there, and that wasn't extremely obvious.
I think they were lined up, or maybe he just got off the gun a little bit early.
First down 5 after the free 5 yards. Jackets with number 23 Caldwell, who had the huge run earlier for the touchdown. Gets the handoff at the center, makes a cut down the center, uses the official. They try to bring him down, try to bring the ball out. Unlike when a couple of years ago, Tim, he held on to that ball. He must have been toting that rock that you're talking about. That was a great
strength there.
Great protection of the ball there by Caldwell. 41-yard line. Lions side of the field. First down 10 Jackets.
Plenty of time, Jackets.
Coming to the left side again, trying to get out. And
man.
They have got that play figured out by the Jackets. A loss of 4.
They are just stout over there.
Whenever they've seen Beathard come in motion back to the left side, number 49 is just blowing it up.
35 is just stepping right up. 19's going out with a cramp. Bringing in Brown.
Second down 14. Clock under 4:15 left in the ball game. The homestanding Jackets trail by 4. I formation, Caldwell in the back. And they draw. Well, he was a little delay on throwing the flag.
Get that 5 yards back.
Yeah, there's a little delay. I didn't think he was going to call it there, and the Jackets pulled back like it was an automatic.
I think when Hunter Zimmerman looked over, and Fitch was like, yeah, it was.
I'll give it to you. That 5 yards is basically getting back from the first down play. Now it's like a 1 yard gain on that running play. Second down 9.
Number 83 in for the Jackets.
That's Warren.
That's a junior.
Warren in the game. He subbed in and out a few times tonight already. Sets down in the Fairview's last timeout. Their third and final timeout of the game. No more timeouts unless we reach overtime, and right now the multiples of score don't look like overtime is in the cards tonight. This is going to be won in regulation, it appears.
Now, drop kicks too, right?
Is it?
I believe it is.
Or is it 3? I think it's 3. It's just like a field goal, right?
No, a drop kick I think is 2. I think.
I don't know.
I'll have to get it. I was watching a special on oh my goodness.
I haven't
Boston
seen one
College
of those in a long time. I do remember that Boston College doing that.
Yeah, the guy was Boston College quarterback that played for the Bills.
Yeah.
The Phelan.
Yeah. Doug Flutie.
He kicked one for Buffalo.
I remember that.
I don't remember how many points it was.
Second down 9 after the timeout. Fake rolls to the right side, being pursued.
Get the ball out.
Throws the ball incomplete, out of bounds. And the offensive line talking back and forth each other. They just need to get back up there and get ready for the next play. That one's over. 3rd down 9. Jackets need, however they get it, they need these 9 yards, Tim.
And we're definitely in 4 downs. The clock, the score, this is 4 downs.
Right now the clock's not in our favor if we lose this ball. No timeouts to stop it. Shotgun formation.
3 rushers.
Snap is good. Looking down the field. Pass out is dropped.
Oh, no! Oh, that poor young man.
That pass was spot on, and tried to run with it before he catch it. You see it at every level.
Oh, my.
Was that Sanborn that time? Sanborn,
feel for them.
Look at the catch he made earlier to keep the drive alive.
That's right.
Diving out of bounds, dragging his feet.
But he's not remembering that. It's all right, Sam. Just come. It's a play. It's a play. Oh, goodness.
Play of the game. 4th down 9, and before the play is made, timeout this time called by the Lions with 1 timeout left for them. 3:25 left in the game. That pass, oh, wow. Yes, that was definitely
man.
That was an oh, no. That was an oh, yeah, oh, no in a matter of seconds.
I just want Sam to forget that play, Oh,
he's made too many great catches for this team.
I know it. And,
super instrumental for this team all year long.
Absolutely.
And I'm pretty sure if they go back to him on this next one, he'll get the 1st down.
Yeah.
You see it at every level, though. I mean, literally. You either hear the footsteps or you try to run before you catch it. And that was a run before you catch it because no footsteps were around within 5 yards anyway. Keep your head up. No doubt about it.
Here we go. Here we go, folks.
This could be the ball game. And I think it may be the ball game if you don't get it right here.
I think we're going to get it.
I do too. I feel good about it. Snap is a little high, going down the field, rolling to the right side. He's got room. He's got the 1st down if he kicks it. He's got it. Yes, baby. Inside the 25-yard line to the 24. 1st down, 10 Yellow Jackets.
Flag comes out. Doggone it. It's going to be a personal foul flag.
But it's after the play. It'll be 1st down 10 after the play, after the step off.
Yeah, but I don't want to come backwards.
Hopefully it's against them. Or at least maybe it's an offsetting on both teams. Let's hope that's what it is. It's definitely a 1st down. It's both teams. It's offsetting after the play. 1st down, Yellow Jackets. Woo! Well, when you wish for an offsetting penalty, that's when you know the game's tight.
Yeah, buddy. All right.
Down by 4. Jacket touchdown may put this game away. TBD, to be determined.
Oh, Hunter turned the Jets on that one.
Yes, he did. Great play, great effort. Rolling out, back to the left side. He's got room. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, come on now. Oh, boy.
This time, Beathard tries to make the move. And, again, he had room as well.
He wanted to make the move, but his shoes weren't
Everybody's trying to do a little bit much right now.
Yeah, just play. Just stay within yourself and play. But you know what? That's a cut that Beathard makes.
Absolutely.
His shoes didn't cooperate on that one. Or should I say cleats.
Handoff up the middle, and they're waiting this time for Ortiz. He gets across the 20-yard line. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 6. Two plays to get these 6 yards, Tim, to keep this drive alive.
Mercy.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the opportunities that's been in front of you there, very reliable players. Rolling to the left side. Pass down into the end zone. Caught!
Touchdown!
It's caught!
Oh,
no! Hits the ground and comes out.
Oh! Oh, man.
Caldwell almost with a spectacular diving, rolling catch. Now we're back again to a huge fourth down play. That time you had a spy on Zimmerman when he rolled to the left side.
Hunter got behind him.
Pass being a little bit longer that time, you'd have had it. And again, the final timeout of the night is called by Camden. Last time you had a fourth down play, Camden called timeout. Zimmerman ran for the first down. This time, timeout. Let's hope that we see something similar. The Jackets need this first down.
I guarantee you there's going to be a linebacker spy on or a safety spy on Zimmerman.
Just like the last play because he rolled out.
And that man came up on him, yep.
And literally, he made a good pass against his body.
He's made several of those. Running to his left.
The Jackets have been just so close so far on this drive. Literally, just so close. But they still have a chance.
You know what?
Fourth down, 6.
Fourth down's like no other down.
Just inside
you just have
the 20.
To execute.
Ball just inside the 20-yard line.
All right, Jackets, let's do it right here. Woo! I'm getting louder.
Senior night.
Sorry, Bob. You might
for
have
the
to
Yellow Jackets.
Modulate me down.
Yellow Jackets. Their senior quarterback, Zimmerman, shotgun.
Three-man rush.
Snap is good. Rolls to the right side. Looks down the field. Pass thrown and slipped down. Incomplete. He was wide open. Lost his footing right there. And it goes incomplete. I think it was to Beathard. Did he lose? Was that Beathard?
I didn't see it.
It is Beathard that lost his footing again. Unfortunately, came out from under
on the break.
He turned around to make the catch, and his feet went bloop, just like it did on the run earlier. This is going to be a game of the spikes, unfortunately, not sticking to the ground.
Yes.
1:57 left. No timeouts for the Jackets.
Jackets are going to feel like,
I don't know that there's – it depends on how quickly the official spots the ball.
Illegal procedure, 51.
Doesn't hurt Camden yet. Because it's that next pass that's the key, or the next play. What the Jackets need right here is a turnover. The Jackets need something special to happen right here. A miscommunication on the handoff, ball on the ground to get it back. Handoff, cuts to the right side. Jackets are right there. They take him down, so we need the official up spotting it as soon as possible. The players are up. We have seen occasions where it takes 10, 15 seconds to spot the ball, get it on the ground, and get it rolling. 6, 7, 8 seconds to put it in play. With a 25-second play clock, it's going to be tight whether the Jackets get a chance to get the ball back. Wouldn't even surprise me to see them take a safety. Second down, 21. Handoff going back. He cuts to the right side. Get him out of bounds. He's tackled quick. Need to get up quick and spot the ball. Get up quick, spot the ball. I hope this does not end like we had against Creekwood.
Deshaun Butcher and
spot the ball, blow it in.
Ben Butcher
blow it in. Close. All right, 25 seconds from here. It's going to be tight, Tim, whether they get the ball back.
Yes. No,
they can't get the ball back.
Nope, it's over.
This game is over. The Jackets have put forth one heck of an effort in this second half to get back into this ball game. Literally, if they take the snap and take the knee, this game is over. Barring a penalty. They hand it off. Hopefully it's a fumble. Last play of the game.
56, good hustle.
The Jackets are going to come up a little bit short tonight, 32-28. The 4 two-point conversions are going to be the difference, as well as a few unfortunate plays that happened on the last drive. The Jackets had some opportunities. Tim, they came back very strong, down 24-6 at the half. Unbelievable comeback to get ahead 28-24. One play in particular, 4th down 7, Camden. Screen pass thrown to their key player, Brown, number 33, makes the cut. It appears he goes down a yard shy of the first down, which would have given the ball back to Fairview and not continue that scoring drive for Camden, but it does not happen. They are a half a ball in front of the first down marker. Drive continues. Brown runs into the left side of the end zone. 32-28. Again, huge game, huge win for Camden.
It was everything we thought the game would be. It was going to be a great game, hard-fought game. Fairview came back to life the second half. Game of 2 halves.
Extremely exciting game, and
wow,
these kids, I tell you, it's so much fun dealing with and watching these kids week in and week out.
Kevin, I feel sorry. I feel bad. Not sorry. I feel bad for these kids that, a couple of occasions they didn't make the play, but they've got to understand. They made all those plays prior to get them to that position.
Yep.
They can't think of it like that. They've got to think. And, I watched a movie the other night. It was about a coach out in West Coast when the game stands tall. And the only thing the coaches ever want their players to do is promise for the perfect effort.
Yep.
And the perfect effort means you're going to play hard, your best all the time, and mistakes are going to happen. And that's how Fairview has to feel tonight, because they brought that effort, and they didn't give up. They played hard, and they came back.
Well, the other thing, too, to be known about this, they may have lost this game, but they're going to make the playoffs. This does not define where they're going to go in the playoffs. It's all about the draw, the bracket you're in, and where you go from there. So, but tonight's action, unbelievable, a lot of fun. Broadcast crew, great working with this team again. Surprised us at half, brought us some cupcakes to finish out our career here in the broadcast booth. Students tonight, Carter, Isaac, Evan, Michael, Spencer, and Jack. Bob King, producer extraordinaire. Love saying that. Miss saying that, but it's been fun. And the most enjoyable part is watching these great student athletes at Fairview High School representing the community of Fairview.
Yep, and you know what? I'm going to miss this tremendously. And if I, by chance, show up in this booth next year on a first home game on a Friday, just say, hey, man, sorry, Tim, you just put me in my truck and send me on my way. It's just too much of a habit. And I'm going to miss this, and I'm going to miss these kids. I'm going to miss working with producer extraordinaire Bob King. And most of all, I'm going to miss working with you.
All right, buddy. My pleasure. It's been a pleasure. Thanks a lot.
Enjoyed it.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.